single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make.
Right, so it's kind of fishing related really, because like, really? Hardcore.
I seem to struggle on these matches. I think I won one to be fair.
There's still time.
Slick's chucked me a curveball both times.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the ones right next to the fire pit. So
Very good. Look, empty bottle of beer.
same reason.
That's a good idea, isn't it? Howdy ho YouTubers, welcome to episode number 24. So for this session I am at the annual YouTube Blogger Social at Nash Royston Lakes. At the moment, as you can see, I'm doing my intro in the bivvy, and that is because it is very, very windy outside. If I was stood outside now, you wouldn't be able to hear a word of what I'm saying. So until the wind dies down, I'm probably going to do a little bit of filming from in here. However, I will show you where I'm fishing and all the rest of it in a minute. So I'm here with 15 other guys that are all on YouTube or blog. I'm sure you've all seen the Blogger Social before. There's a load of names here that I'll go through later because I can't remember them all, and it would be very unfair of me to start missing people out. So yeah, anyway, I am in a swim. I think it's called Big Snags. I've got my ticket here somewhere. I think I drew a swim. I can't remember. It's called I think it's called Big Snags. So that was what came out of the hat for me. We did a draw at the start of the session. So that's the one that I'm in, and it is right in the face of the wind, which might not be a bad thing for the fishing, but it's really, really uncomfortable. It feels like the Mediterranean out here. It's that hot. It's probably well into the late 20s at the moment. But it's a really, really, really hot wind. So hopefully fishing wise, it will do me a little bit of good. The methods that I'm going to be using for this one is probably going to be a solid bag. I did look at a zig because it's quite a deep lake, this one. However, zigs for me in this swim, I'm sure when I take the camera outside you'll go, yeah, I can see why. It's an absolute nightmare out there. It is so windy, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just going to drop a solid bag. I've just got the deeper out, just had a look in the swim, and this is an old quarry pit. It goes down to about 25-30 foot in places. So right down in the margin, right below my rod tips, I've got a big shelf, and at the bottom of there is about 12 foot. So that's probably where I'm going to concentrate my fishing to start with and take it from there. The guys have said a lot of the fish come from the margins in here, so that's where I'm going to start, and we'll go from there. I'll show you the rigs, baits, all the rest of it in a minute. It's pretty much the same. I've got pellet with me, which I'm going to be using, and I've got boilie. So pellet and boilie with a solid bag, start off with, nice and simple, and we'll take it from there. Right guys, I'm going to get the rods out, and I'll catch you in a minute. So here we are. I hope you can hear me. It's really, really windy. Out towards me behind here, you can see right down in the swim there. It's kind of like you can see the shelf there, and after that it goes straight down. So literally right in front of the rod tip is where the bottom of the shelf is. It's a really steep shelf, and that is literally, it's an underarm flick, and that's all I'm going to be doing. I've got quite a bit of space in this swim, so I'm going to fish one. Where are we? Run over towards that bush, but off it a little bit at the bottom of the shelf. One on the bottom of the shelf in front of me in the middle here. You can see in the background there, a couple of the guys over there. The Carp King is over there. So is Maffety UK. I think they drew pegs next to each other. I know that Chris got the same swim as he did last year. So how do you draw two swims in 2 years? I don't know, but he did. So yeah, so that's where we are, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Right, I'll show you the baits that I'm going to be using. Right then guys, first on the menu are these little bad boys. These pellets are krill pellets. They've been gloved up in a bit of salmon oil and a bit of krill liquid. And these are from Baitology, which is a Dutch company. So I bought a couple of, I think I got 10 or 12 kilos of it. I'm not going to use 10 or 12 kilos, but I have got a bucket full of it. So that's the pellet I'm going to be using. Heard quite good stuff about it, so I'm going to be using that. And along with that, I'm going to be using the a mixture of the 14 and 15 mil boilies. So I've got the sticky vortex in there and some of the munch baits that I was using on my last session, the biomarine. So that's all been glugged up again in a different liquid. That one's it's got the salmon oil in it, and it's got the aqua amino, sticky aqua amino in it. So all glugged up. The idea of that being that you have two different oils. You've got an oil when you've got a liquid. The liquid sinks to the bottom, the oil rises. The oil rises, brings the fish down, get on the bait. That's the idea of it. Whether or not it's going to work or not is a totally different matter, but that's what I've done anyway. So yeah, that's literally going to be the baiting approach for this one. Nothing more, nothing less. Other than that, a solid bag. Everything's gone out on one of these, little solid bag. Different ones, mainly using wafters at the moment. So I've got a pink on one of my rods. Can't remember which colours they are, to be honest. But I know the colours are a pink, a white and a yellow. Can't remember which way around they were, so when I get a bite I'll be able to tell you. But everybody's pretty set up now. So the match is on, I guess. So we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting too much to happen at the moment because it is quite hot. There is a little bit of rain scheduled for later on. Whether we get any or not, I don't know. But I've got the feeling that if we do get some, it's going to be really heavy because it's that kind of like thundery weather. It's really hot and it's really, really windy. So we'll see what happens. But until a little bit later on, I'll leave it there and we'll see what happens down here. Hi! Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'll try and speak up a little bit because of the wind noise. Apologies for the wind noise, not a lot I can do about it. So we're just getting on to sort of like 7, half 7 now. I just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of what the lake looks like from a kind of an aerial view. It's probably about 6 or 7 acres in size. Down there is my swim. You have to go down like a little set of steps there, and then you can go down into the swim area. So just a quick review of you for a review of the swims here. It's all very well laid out, it's all barked and chipped out and whatnot. So that's a bonus to it. But other than that, I'm going to be getting an early night because I was up at 3:30 or 3 o'clock this morning, and I'm absolutely knackered. So I'm going to cut this off here, and then I will catch you guys in the morning if nothing else has happened. At the moment, I don't think anybody's had any fish, and that's about it. No one's had any fish, have they, Dan? Let's talk to Dan.
I'm not drinking.
You're not drinking?
I'm not drinking, it's bad for your health.
You look like you're drinking.
Yep, possibly. Yeah, I just lost a big eel.
Eel?
Yeah, it was doing the whole snake thing, the thing came off, and
Nice.
I was getting excited because William loved catching eels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hooked an eel, he came off, and that's the whole of my blogger match story.
So far?
So far, yeah. I want to say that I caught a carp, but I haven't.
No, I don't think anyone has, have they?
No. What's the wind resistance like this?
I don't know, we'll find out in a bit. That's what I just said. You'll have to excuse my apologies for the
last year when I was editing all the video clips together, it was horrendous.
Right, guys, it's just gone 12:38 in the morning. I was completely sound asleep due to the lack of sleep that I've had. But this fish has finally got me off the mark. So I'll just hold them up for you. It's not the biggest fish in the world, literally a little 12, bang on 12-pound common. There we go. Lovely job. Nice little 12-pound common. And that one was taken on the left-hand rod out at 8 wraps in the 21 foot of water spot. So that one paid off well after a bit of bait going out there this afternoon. So there we go. Nice little thick fish. Quite a young fish by the looks of it. So that'll do to get me off the mark, definitely. Lovely job. Right, I'm going to get this fish back, get the rod back out, get a bit more bait out there, hopefully see if we can get another one twice the panic. So we're just at sort of like midday. To be honest, I'm having an absolute nightmare. It is like 50-60 mile an hour winds. I can hardly hear myself. My bivvy is turned, Jesus Christ, it looks like it's about to break. It's holding up at the moment, but I'm not counting my chickens. I'm just waiting to take off. I'm going to take you outside now. I'm going to show you exactly what I am dealing with today. Right, and guys, I thought I'd give you a quick rundown of the PVA bag rig that I've just started using pretty much for most of my fishing now in clear areas. Yeah, it's not that dissimilar to what I usually use, but it is slightly different. So some of you may have seen it before or may not have, but it's a really good little trick for using those old pop-ups that you may have lying around. I've got a lot of old pop-ups that I have lying around that I just don't do anything with. So I thought, well, I need to find a way of making use of them. I use a lot of wafflers in my fishing these days, and this kind of a rig is not too dissimilar to that. So as always, we've got the Avid lead stem, 2 ounce flat lead. Coming down from that, I've got the standard 4 inches of supple braid, down to a size 6 wide gape hook, a little bit of shrink tube, and then I've got a little shot. That's a AAA shot and a 12mm wafter, or a 12mm pop-up. And what that does is it's kind of like a KD rig, and it just sits the pop-up just off of the deck, so that when the PVA bag melts, your pop-up sits up like that, and you still get the same kind of like claw effect with the hook. Been using it for the last sort of like 2 weeks. Haven't dropped many fish on it at all. Every fish that I've had is pretty much been nailed. So it seems to work quite well. I got the idea from a guy called I think his name is Kev Gout, that has just started with Fox. Saw one of his videos and saw him using this rig. So I thought, oh, that's a really good idea. I'll give that a go. And since I've been using it, it's been really good. So yeah, just a bit of a difference in the rig, but that's what I've been using lately. It's taken probably about just under 15 hours since my last fish last night, but I've been battling the wind all day in this swim. Finally though, had another one right out of the blue.
fish, isn't she?
Yeah,
That's the winner
very
of that
happy.
already.
Well worth the wait in the end. I was starting to think it wasn't going to happen again in this swim, but with that wind hacking in, it was a bit of a no-brainer to leave the gear where it was, just sit on it and wait. So yeah, happy days. Good fish, isn't it, Will? Right, let's get this one back and get a burger after this.
Well done, mate.
Right, let's get her back, shall we?
Yeah, before it dies.
Right, and guys, I've just reeled in. Just going to do a lap. We're going to go meet everyone and yeah, find out who we're fishing with, so you can see all the different vlogs that come here. And yeah, hopefully the win. What are your names and where do you come from?
Sean, I'm from Bristol.
Nice,
Hugh, and I'm also from Bristol.
nice. You're still further up the line than me though, so you count as Northerners. Channel name?
The fishing bloggers.
What do you do?
Go fishing.
Obviously.
Well, it's more camping this time, but yeah.
Camping.
Yeah, we go, well, ranger fishing, painted carp fishing, predator fishing, and then we have a little tickle here and there, yeah.
Nice. How many fish have you caught on this session, or have you been camping?
We've had 2. You've had an 18 carp, 8 carp,
7 mirror.
Get in.
and I've had a £3 for eel.
Ideal. Right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello!
Oh, stop picking on that's a Chris thing. That's copyrighted. He stood behind me, so we're alright.
Right. What is your YouTube channel, please?
Okay, my YouTube channel is MathT UK.
I knew that, but other people might
No,
not.
that's fine. I do all sorts of stuff. I don't just do carp fishing. I go all over the place, walking, camping, hammocking, in winter, all parts, all seasons. Yeah, just love to be outdoors.
Right, cool, ideal. And how many fish have you caught?
In this session?
Today,
Yes.
0.
none.
Right, okay. So, right, okay, what's your favourite pie?
Favourite
Pie.
pie?
Yeah, pie.
Hi.
We might as well talk about pies, because if you haven't caught any fish,
Yeah, that's
We're northern.
that's a very good,
Exactly.
good shout actually. Like, yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
so favourite pie
yeah.
is...
Well, I'm gonna have to go for a curry flavoured sort of like chicken tikka type pie. Spar, £1.49, fantastic.
Nice.
Steak pie for me, Hollands.
Can I cut in with a serious fishing related question?
Here we go.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you have to point it at Matt.
Right.
Right. Favourite sandwich?
That's a serious fishing. That goes back to one of our videos from quite well, last, what, 2 years ago. That was a good. You need to tune into. That was Fox's Lake.
Yeah.
When
In the winter again, wasn't it?
what was the name of the complex?
Wireside Lakes.
Wireside Lakes. Fox's Lake, Wireside Lakes. If you want to know what that was about, watch that video.
There you go, there's an incentive for you. I might as well do the riff raff, seeing as he's here.
Master Riff Raff.
Channel name?
Carp King 71.
Of course it is. And
And
what else do you do?
oh, blank. Yeah, I try and I make it look like I know what I'm doing, but when you watch the videos, it's quite evident I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't got a clue.
Is that why you come up with things like hello to bypass it?
Yeah, it buys the time, and you know, and if I can pretend I know what I'm doing, if people fall for it, then all the better, really.
Right. Well, considering you've got like, how many subscribers have you got now? You're turning into like the next Justin Bieber, aren't you?
I feel I'm on 3 now.
Of fishing.
Just coming up for 9,000 subscribers.
There you go, so you're quite well known.
It's all due to time. I've been doing it nearly 9 years. I'm sure after 9 years, Leon, you'll have 9,000 subscribers as well.
I doubt it, but yeah, we'll see. Right, lovely. Channel name?
Oak Carp.
What do you do, Oak Carp?
I vlog my fishing sessions.
Right.
Put them up on YouTube.
Is that what your channel name is, Oak Carp?
Yes.
Right, okay. And what sort of fishing do you do?
Generally like carp fishing, but I do a bit of other stuff, rivers for pike and stuff, a bit of multi-species as well.
Right, okay, cool. Have you had anything yet?
I've not, no. I've had a run, but it cut me off.
You got here earlier on though, didn't you, as well? So
earlier today.
you've still got plenty of time. So Right, alright mate, nice one. Back with Dan.
Oh yeah, right.
You sober today or you...
Oh no. It's a social.
Right.
I'm gonna have a few cans, I think.
I've got a few cans up there as well, so I'm just on my way around there now.
Windy.
It's not that windy. Yeah.
What's your channel name?
Carp and Swansea.
Yeah, he's gonna say it, is it?
Carp and Swansea. It's just in case anyone actually ever watches my channel.
I bet they do though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mum does.
My wife and William watches mine.
So what do you do? Just carp fishing or all
Carp
sorts?
fishing, perch fishing, pike fishing, we did a sea fishing video quite recently as well.
There you go. So a bit of everything.
So William wanted to do some shark fishing, so we were chasing the smooth house.
Right.
And we all caught one. But it was still, we caught something.
Ideal. I was supposed to sneak up on you, but it didn't work. Right.
Bad plan.
Channel name.
Coffee madness.
And what do you do?
Carp fishing mostly.
Madness or not madness? What's that? That's not madness. It's cider.
Gin's madness. Tequila, that's madness. Mainly, what do you think about my carp fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly carp fishing. Yeah, a bit of pike fishing in the winter as well when it goes a bit dead.
And how many fish have you had on this one?
You want to talk about that, mate?
No.
Nothing.
Talk about the gay drink you got instead.
Strawberry and lime. What do you drink?
Not that.
What do you normally drink? Where are you from?
Devon. But I'm not even a cider drinker.
No, we don't, yeah. What do you drink then?
It's Corona, that's what I've got with me at the moment.
Lime in the top?
I haven't got any lime, have I? So I'm knackered. So I'm just drinking it straight. Hardcore. But most well-known person here, I reckon.
Put me on the spot here.
Ah, there you go.
Hey, how's it going for you anyway?
Alright mate, yeah, it's going good. It's going good.
I'm cool, sweet.
Really?
We'll say same as last year. So organise it, pick the venue, pick the people that come, and then blank both times.
You're supposed to be a carpologist, aren't you?
I am well, yeah. But
That ain't working at the moment.
I'm off work hours, so clearly I can't catch when I'm not a carpologist.
Are you still doing your channel, or is it
Yes,
gone?
I am. I'm vlogging this year as well. But yeah, no fish, same as last year. Seem to struggle on these matches. I think I won one, to be fair. My second, third year coming. That's about it.
Ah, good. Oh well. There's still time.
Slick's chucked me a curveball both times.
Yeah,
So,
well, I think
there
it
is
has.
still time. I'm enjoying a social, and luckily my swim is one of the ones right next to the fire pit, so rods are still out. So
Still
still
the advantage.
But it's all about the social. Hope you're enjoying it.
Ah, it's very good. Look,
together, everyone.
empty bottle of beer.
Need another one.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about this, is getting everyone together. Loads of new faces, everyone that does the same sort of thing, come together for the same reason. He just comes around to arse about.
Yeah. Right, cheers Joe. As you can see, I've been going around during the social, just getting a few people's names and you know, where they're from and all the rest of it. So to be honest with you, this is my first ever sort of like fishing social in the sort of like 2 years that I've been back doing it from my racing days. And to be honest with you, it's very, very sociable, much more sociable than the racing world, I'll tell you that for a fact. So yeah, it's been really, really good. Really enjoyed it. And in a bit we're going to do the weekend. Let's get some chit chat from our head chef.
Now then,
all right,
we're trying our best. The chicken's nice and raw. Hope you like it medium rare.
right.
It's the only way to have chicken.
When was the last time you did a video, George?
Oh, about 2 years ago. Every vloggers match, I bring the camera, I'm like, I'm going to do it. And this year I just left them at home. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to lie to myself.
Do you know what? Every time I've watched this vloggers match previous, everyone says the same, that you just don't, you make videos anymore.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
What is your channel so people can view it?
Finland Fisherman, it still exists. I have many videos, like probably over 100 on there. And yeah, I used to love doing it. I don't have time anymore. It's all about birds now.
Birds?
Feathered birds.
Feathered birds.
Yeah.
So what do you do then? You are...
I'm an ornithologist.
What the hell was that?
I'm doing a PhD in birds. And I really want to go fishing, I just don't have time.
So what would you do with a PhD in birds?
I'd research stuff about migration and behaviour. I'd find out new stuff.
Right.
Bring it to you and see
Right.
what you want to do.
So it's kind of fishing related really, because like it's
Still
all
catching stuff.
it's all wildlife, isn't it?
Wildlife, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the same, just
Ah,
different
nice.
species.
And when was the last time we went fishing?
Last vloggers match.
Really?
Actually, no, I went once on the 16th of June this year,
Yeah.
Father's Day and beginning of river season.
Get on.
It was nice. Caught bream. I was quite happy.
Bream. Everyone loves a bream.
Everyone loves the bream. When was the last time you went fishing?
Last week.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm well
I
jealous.
go quite a lot, but I've got an understanding wife.
Have you?
Lets me literally go out whenever I want. So
I hear it's quite rare.
yeah, it is. It is. She's not going anywhere. Believe me.
She'll be happy about that.
yeah. She'll be like, oh, thanks very much. Right, thanks, George.
Hello, peeps. How you doing? I've got dentures. Look, I haven't. How are you getting on with things?
All right, mate. All right.
Yeah.
What's
so
happening?
we've got Leon here.
Yo.
I dropped on the footage before, you know, Leon.
I
forgot to press play.
Oh, did you? Oh, brilliant.
Bit of a moron.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Leon's channel is
Southwest Carp Hunter.
Yeah, and it's got loads of fun in there, haven't you?
Oh, there's loads of fun. It's always fun with me. I ain't got a can of beer in mine at the moment, but I will have in a minute.
Is that working?
Yes, mate.
Oh, fantastic. This is what it's all about, isn't it?
Right, so, channel name?
Carl G, Northwestern Fishing.
And what kind of fishing do you do, Carl?
Free one. Free fishing. If we could try and get some fishing done for free, I'll try.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you're going to like kind of invite me to fisheries, I'll do some free fishing.
Right.
No, I got a fish on like local club waters throughout Cheshire and I enjoy myself. It's a bit of fun. It's all about fun and enjoying yourself, isn't it?
Excellent. That's what you want, mate. And how many fish have you caught this one?
I've won so far and you're winning.
Yeah, so they say.
This is a weird thing, you see, because I'm recording
Yeah.
Leon and Leon's recording me.
This is for my protection and for yours.
Yeah, because Leon is actually winning so far. He's got 2 trophies.
Hey! I didn't do it on purpose, though.
Well, I fluked mine out as well, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
It's a strange situation, this, isn't it?
Right, I need a beer. I'm going to knock this off. Thank you for talking to us.
So am I.
How you feeling, Jay?
Oh, I'm a bit sad.
Why sad?
Because I've lost 2 fish this afternoon.
To be fair, you did move like a fireman when your alarm went off.
I did, but I don't know. I hate. There's nothing worse when you lose the rig as well. It's the worst thing in fishing.
So is this going to be a return of back of the landing net, do you reckon?
We haven't got the time. We haven't got the time these days.
The time's not there.
We've never said we'll stop. So I might do it again.
Still
one
got
day.
your channel?
Yeah, still got the channel.
We haven't still got the channel.
Yeah, we still got it.
Still got it. Right, it's that time of the vlog where we do the weekend wife box. Woo! Right, okay. It's quite dark, but we'll give it a go. The suspense is killing me. Ready? Oh! Okay. First up, toilet flushing game. Where does she get these things?
I've got one of them.
Brilliant. We can have another one if you want.
Yeah, I want it.
Right.
One, but the handle's broken.
Hold it up, Leah. Hold it up, Leah. Let's have a look at it.
Oh, no.
Toilet flushing game.
Toilet flush it. Me and Jake are
Well, right, next up. Strategic carp fishing.
Oh, a book.
Yeah.
She thinks you need a bit of help here.
I didn't even know she thought I could read. Really?
What is that?
There's a hidden message there.
What is that?
Haynes Manual for Marriage.
Yeah, but it's not as big as your fishing book.
Oh yeah.
I think you're missing helping you a bit of a hint.
What else have we got? Oh, a torch.
Oh, yeah. For night time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Practical.
And the standard
Box asleep.
jelly babies, wagon wheels.
Yeah, help with them later.
Yeah.
4 bottles.
More beer.
Standard.
Yeah. She knows I like a beer. Oh, what's this? Oh, she showed me this in the week. You can't put that in there. It's like an old rat. She got it from a car boot sale. Well, that's what I thought when I said it. She said, no, it's a rat. And she washed it.
Oh, is she trying to tell you?
And she's washed it because it smelt. I was like, you can't put that in there, it smells. Oh, cereal boxes.
Oh.
Everyone loves cereal boxes.
Yeah, perhaps you should have opened this at the start.
Random.
Yeah. Yeah. Fibre One bars, because she's got loads of those because she was using that as a diet thing, but that's no longer. What is this?
What is that?
I don't know. It's heavy, whatever it is. Oh god.
Oh yeah, it's a hammer.
It's like a hammer. Yes, there it is.
It's a hammer axe multi.
Hammer, axe, multi-tool, yeah.
It's the murderers. It's the murderers.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, I won't use it on anyone here. Not until I've had 5. That'll be handy for like chopping down a few weeds and that though.
Could have done with that earlier on.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah. What else have we got? Marshmallows.
Yeah, bonfire. We'll have them.
Yeah, there you go. We'll put them on the bonfire in a bit. More lager, Brewdog. I don't know where she gets this Brewdog from.
Yeah.
Oh, I had loads of boxes of it. I don't know. Right, that's that.
At least it's not from Aldi.
Shower gel.
We've got Brew Puppy.
Random, but
Yeah, good luck with that.
yeah, there's no showers here, but
Well, if you need your backwash later on.
yeah.
Doggy socks, like William.
Does you know there's a camera, not a microphone?
R spa.
Just show it here, will you? Point it to this one here.
A bar of R.
So what was it? The other one was anal. No, what was it?
Anal beads.
What were those chocolates that she bought?
Was it twat, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, there was a twat bar.
Chocolate.
A little anal, yeah, asshole chocolate, basically. Don't know what this is.
I reckon your missus is brilliant.
Honestly, it's ridiculous.
Isn't she?
What is this?
Baby socks.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I think that...
Someone's trying to tell you something.
Uh-oh. I think that's a big hint. Oh,
No, socks. I fucking hate people.
I thought they were baby socks.
Yeah. No, no, it's just socks that say I fucking hate people. Oh, we've got a mug as well. Of course we've got a mug. Hang on.
Didn't you get a mug in last weekend?
Yeah, she's got a thing about like putting a cup in there every one now. Don't be a hippopotamus.
Well, that's absolutely.
Honestly, mate, she's the best. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd be getting a bit concerned about that marriage book.
Yeah. Well, that's on the cards anyway. I've been promising her for the last 2 years though, and I've avoided the bullet so far. But yeah, it will happen.
Massive fishing book, yeah.
So there you go, all done.
That's awesome. You're not married?
Look, I will be next August.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'd marry her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep her or not? Keep her.
Absolutely.
Keep her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You might want to go to China now, man.
I'll let her out the basement now, then she'll be alright.
So what was that, Leon?
That was the Weekend Wife Box.
That is it. That is all I do.
Hi. Hello.
How you getting on?
Alright, I feel a bit hungover. But yeah. I don't really drink though. I only had 6 beers. Lightweight.
Yeah, I don't normally drink. Yeah,
Well done, Mush. Put your trophy up.
Thank you very much.
There you go, look. That's why he's the Carp King, isn't it? Very good. Right, home time now. And that's it. That's the end of the social. So now all I've got to do is drive home 271 miles. Chris Fennell was the winner, the Carp King, which is to be expected. He beat me by around £2, but never mind, that's what it is. There's always next year, but it's not really about that. It's more about the social aspect of it and everyone getting together, which was really good. So until my next video, tight lines guys, hope you've enjoyed this one and I'll catch you soon.
Puppy?